Good afternoon, good day, and good night. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Ellie. This is Cece, and this is Ben. Today, we're going to talk about what it is to be a narcissist. Are you a narcissist? Am I a narcissist? Are they narcissists? We don't know. We're going to talk about it.
Ben, what's the definition of narcissist?
Well, first, how do I sound?
You sound great.
I'm not wearing a headset.
Why aren't you wearing the headset?
Not either.
So it says here, first definition is narcissism comes from narcissistic personality disorder. It's a recognized mental health condition, which I don't think it's mental. I think you're just stupid. The key thing most people miss is narcissism exists on a spectrum.
Yeah, so it's not like just one thing. It's just like a spectrum. You could be a really severe narcissist, or you could be like mild narcissist without even noticing.
So some things that like are patterns of a narcissist can be constant need for praise or validation, difficulty emphasizing with others, entitlement. Basically, rules don't apply to them, but everybody else. Exploitation of people for personal gain. Extreme sensitivity to criticism despite appearing confident. So basically, Ellie.
Oh, please. That is you.
So do you guys think do you have a bit of narcissism in you?
I think everybody has.
Everybody does.
Because
honestly.
you have to have some type of self-worth to know your value, which can be like a trait of narcissism, but it's a healthy narcissism.
Yeah.
Unless you're overdoing it, then you're a sack of shit.
Well, like if you're like completely diluted and you think you're the best and you're really not, you don't even recognize your flaws, or you fail to recognize your flaws and you're like, no, I'm the best at everything. You guys all suck. I'm the best and you have to worship me. It's like it gets in that dangerous territory and dangerous zone where you feel like you are superior and above other people and there's no need for improvement. And you're either severely narcissistic or you're just accidentally narcissistic, because you want to be confident, you want to believe in yourself, but you don't want to go overboard. You don't want to be conceited or what's that word that arrogant.
Yeah.
You don't want to be conceited or arrogant, because first of all, nobody likes anybody like that anyways.
Yeah.
Some people think it's funny, or,
I feel like certain times it can be
it's
funny.
entertaining.
Yeah.
But when you realize that person really believes that stuff. What?
What did I do?
Nothing.
Do you think people who are like super insecure to like, you feel like they know they're being really insecure, do you think that can be narcissistic in a way? Like
insecurity is not narcissistic in any way.
No, it's not.
No, I mean, you see, when you start throwing out the word disorder, people automatically look at it as a bad thing. Like, oh my God, I have a disorder, so I'm mental or I'm ill, and so let me hide that. And I think we all have a disorder or some type of an imbalance. We're not all balanced. We're not all perfect. We all have things to work on, but some of us are completely...
Speak for yourself.
But I feel like people who can be insecure, it can be toxic to other people in a way to where they start bringing other people down.
Yes.
And they realize it. So I feel like that could possibly be narcissistic.
Well, it's not even only about realizing it,
people.
But yes, that's also a trait, but it's also you feel enjoyment doing things like that, like putting people down, making people feel terrible. Jealousy is on that narcissistic spectrum, because you see other people doing better or, feeling better or whatever. And instead of putting them up, you're putting them down because you feel bad and you're angry that opportunity didn't come to you. So you see how you can, like the scales can tip on either way, where it could either be really extreme and you have to keep that balance. But I took a test this morning, a free test.
Oh,
I did.
What test?
And I was just like I think it's like 20 questions that they ask, and then they measure based on the personality profile to see if you're narcissistic. And believe it or not, I did not come off as narcissistic. And I think the reason why is I was answering honestly, and that would be my home alarm going off.
You check that?
No, I'm going to let my mom check that because she has the passcode.
Okay.
Yay.
All good.
So anyways, I have no idea what the heck I was just saying.
That you qualify for being a narcissist.
Oh, you
I
said
do not qualify because, and this is a little oversharing, but I am not that confident. People believe that I'm very outspoken and I speak a lot, but that's just nervousness
I think it
and
stems from
insecurity.
anxiety. Yeah.
And I have a lot of anxiety, so I feel like, okay, it's too quiet. Let me keep talking. Let me keep going. So,
Okay, so this is gonna be a different topic because it has to do with anxiety, and I'm probably gonna sound. People are probably gonna be like, "There's no way you believe that." I don't believe that there's such thing as anxiety.
why?
I don't know. And this is gonna sound really bad too. What is it? Okay, how they have kids in school and they say, okay, this kid has ADHD and then this kid has something. I don't believe in that. Like I think from kids in the 40s, 50s, 60s, you didn't hear about that.
Okay,
and now nowadays you hear every 1 in 4 kids have it.
And they've always had it. It was not measurable, and just like AIDS, there's a starting point. And before that, people couldn't identify it because it wasn't measurable. People were like, "Oh, he's just being a kid. Oh, he's just being 3, and he's just being 4." They didn't look at the ones that were really excessive and uncontrollable, and then they started to diagnose these things.
So what about
It's a chemical imbalance because I know my brother has it.
So we're gonna have to have a episode, on this because I want to ask this though. What about the parents who have badass kids and they're like, oh, they just have ADHD or I feel like, no, you just need an ass whooping.
Okay, so let me explain that as well. You're half right. There are kids who have been gentle parented, which I don't think it works. There has to be a balance of fear and respect. If the kid doesn't fear you or respect you, they will behave terribly. And if they're also seeing a lot of abuse or abusive language or behavior at home, they will reflect that in their behavior outside and whatever. You can tell a lot about a family or a family dynamic by the way that the child behaves. That's first off. And then some of those parents are afraid that if they do take their kids to get those tests and be tested, that DCF will come along and take their kid away because they did something wrong.
They need to be.
What I mean? Possibly, yeah.
Well, we'll save that for another.
Yeah, that's another
episode.
topic. Narcissism.
Narcissism.
I feel like I have a bit of narcissism in me.
Yeah, you do. You think you're hot shit. You can't take accountability.
I could take accountability. I would say I did struggle with taking accountability. I will say that, but I feel like now.
You feel like the rules don't apply to you?
Do you
No,
feel
rules don't
like you
apply to
have
me.
an exaggerated sense of importance or a constant need for praise or validation?
Maybe
Not confidence.
validation. Maybe validation, sure.
Why do you care? Why do you care what people think?
Why you post that up like you a cop?
I know, she said, why the fuck you care?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, it's an easier stance for my knees.
you can go ahead. I don't care.
It's easier for me to stand this way because you guys know I have knee problems. Whatever. Anyway, go.
I wouldn't say. Wait, what did you say, Ben? Maybe I was going to answer.
You said that you need validation
Or praise.
Yeah, I like them.
You like it, but do you need it? That is the key.
Do I need it?
If somebody
are
puts
you
down-
are you the type where you're in the relationship and you're like, babe, are you okay? Babe, are we okay? Are we good?
No,
But is that validation?
Yes, because you're trying to validate
No, I'll ask them if
your
they're okay.
relationship stat. No. I'm talking about not.
Are we
Yes.
okay, babe? No, I don't.
Like every day,
No.
you're daily,
Oh, no,
you're doing
that's
that.
a different type of validation. I'm talking about your
Me?
your Facebook page when your fitness journey.
Yeah.
Do you need people to validate that you look good?
Do I need people to say things?
Yes.
No.
Do you care?
No.
And if they did,
I mean, I've gotten a lot of hate comments, and it's never really bothered me. Or
it doesn't bother you?
no.
What was the hate about?
I mean, I kind of
Right.
like it. But is that narcissistic liking it?
No, that's just crazy.
Oh. Well,
It's good to have confidence and to feel confident in yourself. And
What would they say? What would people negative say about posting at the gym?
People say stuff at my tattoos, like laugh at them or something.
really?
It doesn't bother me. I would say when I was younger, it kind of bothered me or
haters.
I cared, but
Don't talk about my girl. If you don't like it,
better fucking
come
watch
find me.
out.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Give them a lecture
possibly.
with words that they don't recognize?
Yes.
Yeah, with her broad and a lexicon, they wouldn't even understand it.
No,
they couldn't
they'd be like,
comprehend it.
what?
I don't even want to say that.
fuck, I'm gonna get a dictionary.
You're gonna be like Kevin Hart in that one movie. He was like, look, dog, you're throwing too many big words at me. And because I don't understand what to say, I'm gonna take them as disrespect.
What about you, B? Do you, honestly, let's be honest, do you feel like you need praise or validation? Do you care otherwise?
From time to time.
Why?
I don't know. I just like to hear it.
Yeah.
It does kind of feel good, yeah.
One of the questions that I had in my psychic, like the narcissist exam, is that do you need someone to recognize, whether at work or personal, your achievements or your talents? Do you need somebody to say something about it? Like, let's just say you did a whole bunch of work and nobody said, hey, Ben, good job for getting our numbers up to 7K this month or whatever. They don't say nothing about nothing. They just keep it going.
Yeah, that's work right now.
No. Well, right. But what I'm saying is, does it bother you? Let's just say that you were the top, the top on the leaderboard, right? And they told somebody below you or lesser than you that they did good and they were giving them praise, but they said nothing to you. How would that make you feel?
Oh, I wouldn't give a damn because because I know.
Do you care?
I already know I'm at.
Do you care about validation?
I already know I'm at the top. So I don't care.
I would just like recognition at the progress that I've made from year to year, because there was a point where I was just like, oh well, if you don't do good, you might not have this job.
So narcissism a little.
So here's the thing though. And this isn't narcissist of me, but because I'm always at the top or near the top, it's not like work. If I fell to the bottom, work would recognize that. And they probably hit me up, be like, hey, what's going on? But since I'm always up there, they're probably like, oh, it's another day for him, another week.
No big deal. Yeah. As long as he's making us those grades.
Yeah. So have either of you dealt with narcissistic people and it's like, been really bad?
I have. I'm related to some of them.
See, I don't think I have. Now, I may have been blinded to it, but I don't think I have, because I know it's people who can't take accountability. It's the victim mentality.
Oh my God, the victim mentality. I can't.
I personally don't know anybody who's a victim mentality. I don't think. Like I tried to think about that earlier today, for this. Yeah. And I couldn't think of anybody in my group that has that mentality. Sort
of like they did something wrong, right? And then they're like, oh, it was not my fault, because you see what happened was it was raining that day, and then da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like everything else is at fault but that person. Yeah. They cannot say, yeah, I messed up and I did it.
Yeah. I mean, I know some people who can't take accountability, but it's not their trait. It's like from time to time.
Yeah.
Like me. I'm good at taking accountability.
I thought we were going to actually catch Ben on camera taking accountability.
But that will never happen.
So you're a little narcissistic.
On the healthy side.
Okay.
He thinks he's on the lesser spectrum.
I'm not arrogant.
Oh, honey.
I'm not arrogant.
If we looked up the word arrogant in the dictionary, you'd be like, okay.
I'm confident. I take accountability. Mm-hmm. What's another trait?
Victim.
I don't have a victim mentality.
You have difficulty empathizing.
I empathize a lot.
No, I feel like he can empathize
to your little circle, but you don't empathize to the greater world.
Yeah, because they don't mean anything to me.
And then the rules apply to everyone else but you.
That's just for fun.
Okay, so you're not actually like
that. Narcissists like to exploit people for personal gain. They're the ones that use us and use others and have no qualms about it. They don't care. It doesn't bother them. They don't care if it disadvantages that person.
You guys use me?
How do we do
for the podcast? Because y'all know I have the whole views and everything.
Sweet baby Jesus, help this man. He is diluted by the Lord.
Yeah, anyway. We use you.
Yeah, you're used.
What were your questions you had for us?
Okay, so...
You had questions?
Ellie had some questions for us.
All right. I'm going to ask. See,
yes.
When someone criticizes you, do you immediately feel attacked or do you try to understand their point?
If someone criticizes me, I try to understand. Unless they start insulting me right away, I know.
I was going to say what kind of criticism.
No, if they're trying to insult me and then say something I did, I don't like that.
No insults involved. It's just a criticism.
What's an example? Your
tattoos.
My tattoo, like my what about?
No, remember how you were saying that?
Oh, that was an insult. That wasn't.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
People are so catty.
It's okay. It's fine.
Well, let's just say that someone was like, you're a beautiful girl, but maybe you went a little overboard on the tattoos. That was the comment, the criticism.
So it's a backhanded comment.
Do you think so though?
Or backhanded compliment.
It could be yes.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it sounds like
it's like
you're so pretty, but
like, oh, you're really pretty, but I think you could lose a little bit of weight.
no, you could shut the fuck up.
Okay. So let me ask this:
Yeah.
When does that become a backhanded compliment versus that person actually caring about you and actually thinking you can lose your weight?
I was going to say that. I think it comes down to intention.
Okay.
Depending on the person that says the comment, you can pretty much tell if they're being catty or they're doing backhanded things, or if it's somebody who's genuinely caring about you or just curious and asking, but they're not saying it the right way. Because sometimes we fumble on our words or we say things and we're like, I didn't mean it to come out like that. I didn't mean it to say it like that. I mean, your tattoos are really cool. I love them. But you know what I mean? Like, our society and some people are not employable depending on how many tattoos they have or where it's located, if it's on the neck, if it's on the face, so on and so forth. So, I mean, I, as a person that knows you, like I'm just saying as an example. I'm not actually saying it, but I just wanted to, I was curious. I needed to ask you, would you take that as like, okay, well, they're just trying to get to know me, or would you automatically be like, why are you putting me down?
I would realize who's telling me this, look at them, and do I actually care what this person has to say? Look at their life.
All right.
You would snap back. Shut up.
Here's the second question.
Depending on what phase I'm in.
Do you apologize easily, or do you explain why your behavior was justified?
No, I actually had something recently, but I explained why I reacted the way I did and apologize. Just so they can understand me. Why I did what I did.
Not to make an excuse of why you did it and why it's okay.
No excuse. I just say why I did what I did, and it's not okay, depending what the situation is or what the argument is, and then apologize.
Okay, so are you one of those people that just says sorry just to say sorry?
No.
Okay, so you say sorry with intent.
Yeah.
And then you're only explaining your behavior, not for justification, but just to be understood.
Yeah, so they can understand why I did what I did. And then I obviously give that I need to change.
All right.
Going forward, not.
When a friend succeeds, do you feel genuine happiness or hidden resentment?
Happiness.
Do conversations often drift back to your experiences or problems, or do you focus on listening to them and letting them know?
I'd say I listen more.
Do you expect special treatment without earning it?
Hell yeah.
Do I expect special treatment without earning it? Yeah.
Oh, I was just answering for me.
Yeah, like truly?
I mean, it depends from who. Not like I'm not expecting stuff from you, but if it's like...
Oh, okay. I know where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're a princess.
It's like some man in my life, yeah.
When you hurt someone, is your first concern their feelings or how you're being perceived?
Their feelings.
Okay. Do you listen to understand or listen to reply?
Understand.
That bothers me so much when people do that.
Oh my God, they don't
talk
hear you
over
at all.
and they're just talking over you. It's like, you didn't even hear
Oh,
me.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're a little guilty there.
I don't mean, but you know that I don't mean it with that intent. So kiss my ass, both of you. So, do you keep score in relationships? I did this for you and I did that for you.
No, I hate that shit.
So when I was, before I moved to Cali, I was that friend and family member that was like, hey, do you remember when I did you this favor? I need this favor.
No.
And then
that's narcissistic.
And then when I moved to Cali, I lived with the Samoan family, and I needed help with something, and a couple of them came over and they helped me, and I was like, thanks guys. I was like, I owe you guys one, and they were like, why? And they're like, you're a friend, you're blah blah blah. So they explained it to me, and so when I came back from there, I literally within the first month and a half of me moving back to Florida, I literally helped about 10 people move. Wow. And
did you expect anything back?
No. And one of my friends was like, damn, everybody's going to owe you favors, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, why? And then, so I from then, since 2012 is when how I kept that mentality of, I don't keep track of anything. Mm-hmm. If I did something for you, that it's cool. I don't expect anything in return.
That's really progressive. That's good.
Yeah, that is
good that you're like that. Here's an interesting one. Do you feel bored or irritated when the intention is not on you? I think it's primarily in a group environment.
Oh,
like
no.
If
I like to observe. I'm like in the back, like a shadow.
Yeah, me too. I am like that too.
Is it? I think the answer is going to be yes. Is it narcissist when people post about, oh, I just gave $500 worth of food to the Salvation Army?
Yes.
You don't need validation for things that are given out of benevolence. It's something that's given out of your heart, and you don't need to tell people that you fed a homeless person or that you volunteered so many hours or those things, those validations don't need to come from any person, place, or thing. It is something you've done because it's out of the kindness of your heart. Therefore, does not need to be advertised. That's once you advertise it, it takes the meaning out of what you were doing.
Well, hear me out. Go ahead.
So if
What do you mean? Hear me out.
I was going to point to that.
What about the people that post about the? And I know plenty of people who, oh, I'm at the hospital, but don't ask me questions. That's a victim mentality.
Or they post a picture of the fucking my god,
the IV.
Yeah, that shit's no. Yeah.
Wait, I've done that. I've done that, but not because
for attention.
Not for attention, but because
there's no other reason.
Because a lot my Facebook page is private. I only have in English today. Friends and family. I probably have about $150 of people on there, and I don't like to repeat myself. So I usually do a blanket post like, "Hey, I'm in the hospital right now. This is what's happening. This is what test I need, and that's it. I'm okay. Thank you, everybody who loves me." And that's it. And then I don't answer my phone because I don't want anybody to ask me any damn questions.
So then why post it?
Yeah, for real.
That's to get all 150 people in one big bang.
You could have just hit up your like hypothetically.
So
you could hit up your mom and be like, "Hey, mom."
I was going to go there. If I do not, my mother will jump online and make a long post of prayer warriors. But
then let her do that.
I hate that.
Pray from
and then I'll have 60, 70 people calling me, inboxing me, and asking me, "What happened? What's wrong? Are you okay? Do we need to come?"
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I just gave blood.
I'm like, no.
I was just getting plasma donated.
Long story short, I have done that, but that is the context in which I didn't do it. Like, look, feel so sorry for me. Please help me. No, I didn't do it for that.
What were you going to say?
To the point, go back to the point of people posting like they donated money or whatever.
Yes.
Now, I also feel like there could be a flip side to that, to people who post videos of people like making food for the homeless, and they can make revenue off those videos and pay it back to them.
That is fantastic. When you are advertising that you are part of something and you're trying to get support for it, that is the exception. There's nothing narcissistic about that. You're not saying, "Hey, I'm giving food to the homeless." Blah, blah. No, like, this is what I want to do. I'm putting my own money into it. If you want to donate and be part of this, this is how you're advertising, like because that. You know that social media is used to reach other people. So if you're using it for the right thing, but if you're using it as like, "Look, I'm a good person and here's the evidence why," you're a narcissist.
Yeah. Then you answer some of these questions now.
Final, can you admit being wrong without defending your identity?
Can I admit being wrong without defending my identity?
Yeah.
I feel like admitting you're wrong is your sort of defending yourself. No,
so
you're
people
saying what you did,
but you're not. That's not defending yourself. You're owning up to something.
Wouldn't that be sort of like defending yourself in a way, taking accountability?
No,
if you're taking accountability and you're and it's just that's one thing. But if you're saying, "I'm wrong, but this is the reason why, and it's not my fault," then you're not taking accountability.
If you're saying it's not my fault, then that's
you're no longer taking accountability.
It's wrong what I did, but I'm not gonna be like, it's not my fault.
If you're saying it's not your fault, then you're defending your identity.
No.
Exactly.
That's narcissistic.
Yeah. So B, same questions. When someone criticizes you, do you immediately feel attacked, or do you try to understand their point?
A little bit of both.
Okay, give me an example.
I mean, I don't have an example. Oh, okay. I mean, you're probably, I don't know if this would be a good example. Can it count like when we're playing, like when me and my friends are playing online sporting games?
Sure. I mean,
like if I fucked up on something.
Are you emotionally invested at that point?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Gaming makes you guys really upset or really happy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go there then.
Yeah.
Let's use that as an example. So if somebody says something that say like you're garbage at whatever you picked or whatever you did, does that really bother you?
Yeah, because I lash back out.
Because he can't take accountability.
Well,
and he likes to pin the problem on everybody else.
You will never.
It's because the third person that we're playing with is hot garbage.
It's because why are you pushing by yourself and then getting mad because we can't go revive you, and then we get down trying to go fucking revive your ass.
Okay.
Anyways,
what about if someone criticized you about your weight loss journey? And they, like, for example, when Chewy was like that, people in your situation that gets the shot are basically cheating and they're not really working hard.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care for people's opinions because, in my opinion, I feel like I needed that to start the journey.
Okay.
And
so you understood. Not that you don't care what they think, but you understand where they're coming from, but it doesn't apply to you.
I mean, I really don't care where they're coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. Don't let it affect you. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, so let's see. The second question is, do you apologize easily or do you explain why your behavior is justified, which is like exactly the same as question 10? I
mean, probably a little bit of both, I would think.
So you realize that kind of makes you narcissistic because if you...
I'm narcissist in a healthy way.
He keeps saying narcissist in a healthy way for every response, but it's just adding up to narcissistic, not in a healthy way.
Not in a healthy way, sweetie. Let me, if you got more points
we still love you.
All right, everybody who's out there, y'all, for the ones who quote unquote know me, y'all let me know if you think I am an actual full-blown narcissist.
Put it in the comments.
Middle or like a healthy narcissist or like a funny thing to play a character.
Let's do a capital N for full narcissist and a little case N for just a baby narcissist.
Yeah. Please put in the comments. We want to see.
Because again, there is that spectrum, that rainbow, and he's teetering over to the red zone. But let's move on to see if he's really there. I think that apologizing easily is not easy, period. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't really feel sorry. If there's a situation where you're arguing with somebody or somebody's making you feel sort of way, it's hard to sit there and just be like, all right, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
Need a second.
Okay, so
you go with the but you pissed me off.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'm sure you guys remember a few weeks ago when I had you guys read that text message between me and that one person.
Yes.
How would you guys interpret it?
Is what you are.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, I think that reading that chapter in your life made me very angry with your response because your response was
liking the message. Paragraphs, he's hearting the message.
It was just, there are certain levels of emotional maturity that you haven't quite met when it comes to responding appropriate.
I'm very mature.
I didn't say you were immature. I said that there are varying levels of emotional maturity that you have not met, especially when it comes to serious subjects and how to appropriately respond to them.
I've met everything like that.
No, you have not. We are witnesses that you have not. And that's something you got to work on, bro. But at least you're working on it. You're not an entirely bad person. I mean.
So you guys wouldn't let your friends date me? Your friends or your relatives?
Anyways, for the questions, Ellie?
So,
wow.
No,
I'm just going to go off myself.
No, stop. When a friend succeeds, do you feel genuine happiness or do you have hidden resentment?
I'm always happy.
You never felt jealous for anybody's success?
When I was like younger, like a teenager, early 20s.
Okay. So you have matured.
But now that I've matured emotionally.
You've never had that, and either one of you actually, you've never had those moments where you see people that are completely and totally undeserving of a promotion or a new car or a house or whatever, and they're getting everything they want for whatever technicality, and you're like, I'm smarter than them. I'm better than them. I did better than them. Why are they doing better than me? Type of thing.
Yeah, but that's not narcissist.
That would be considered narcissist under these rules.
I don't think that's considered narcissist because I think that's more of a you've been busting your ass for whatever, for your goal or for a company or for whatever, your school or whatever, and somebody's getting one above you because they took an easy route. Mm-hmm. That I don't think that's narcissist. I think that's more of you're wanting more of you want it to be fair. I don't think that's,
But life's
in my
not
opinion.
fair.
Oh, I know, but I don't think it's considered
See,
narcissist.
but it is, because it's your sense of entitlement that makes you think that way.
It's not entitlement.
Yes, it is. Because it shouldn't matter to you.
If you've been busting your ass and you don't get that promotion, but Gary and fucking the janitor gets a promotion, that's not entitlement.
I mean, you recognize the injustice of it, but you know what? Maybe Gary did the right thing.
But that's not you being entitled for the promotion. That's you saying, I worked my ass off for it. I should deserve that promotion over this person who didn't do anything towards it.
Well, I guess it depends on the information that you received on that individual's promotion. If it was legit that he went to school at nights and he worked really hard and he applied like 16 times.
If it's a battle of me and you, and we both did the exact same thing, but you got chosen over me, that's different versus, oh, you're fucking the CEO and that's why you got the promotion.
Oh, yeah,
I agree.
Like, nah, you don't deserve that.
All right, moving on. Did I already said that? Okay. Do conversations often drift back to your experiences or problems when someone's talking to you? So if someone's talking to you and they're pouring their hearts out and they're telling you about themselves, do you find yourself talking more about yourself or referring back to you if their experience is comparable to yours?
I was gonna say if it depends on the topic, but I think if I've been through whatever they're going through, I give them my experience, because if it's the first time going through something that I've already experienced, I would want them to know, hey, this is what I went. Okay, perfect example. When I got a DUI, if somebody came to talk to me about that they just got a DUI and they came to talk to me, I would give them my story, because, hey, this is what you're about to experience. This is what you're gonna feel like. Emotionally damaged, financially damaged, physically probably hurting, spiritually probably lost. So I would give them my situation and let them know who I had around me, what I talked about, things like that. I don't, in my opinion, I don't find that narcissist.
No,
it isn't. So. It isn't. I don't think that falls into that realm. No, I'm talking about like you completely hijack a conversation. Let's say you're on a date and the girl's you'd be like, tell me about yourself. And she starts talking like for 2 seconds. And then you'd be like, hey, about me.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's, no.
Let's see. Do you expect special treatment without earning it?
I guess from time to time, but I don't know how to define that.
Well, do you just think that because you're Ben Garza that you deserve to get all the pretty girls and get the best job and get the best car?
Yeah, because my presence is a blessing.
You're just joking. You don't believe that. Stop it.
No, I think he's serious.
Okay, well then in that case, you might be a little narcissistic. When you hurt someone, is your first concern their feelings or how you're being perceived? And I think we've already answered that, because those text messages...
It just depends on who it is.
Those text messages were brutal.
Yeah. Like if I hurt my mom, I immediately apologize.
Your mom is outside of the realm.
Yeah. Like,
okay, my sister.
No, family.
Not immediate family, because, you've been brought up with them and you do genuinely care about their feelings. We're talking about somebody completely removed from the equation.
Yeah, I feel like you're biased on family. So.
Yeah. You're very family oriented. We give you that. You know what I mean? You really do love your family. You would go out for them. If you were a millionaire, you would take care of your family. That's admirable. But we're talking about the outliers, the girlfriends, the, guy friends, you know what I mean? If they slight you, you will cut them off. You will cut them off. Like, you will not sympathize with them. You will not sympathize with them whatsoever.
Oh, yeah. Why do you keep somebody in your circle who fucked you over?
Like, let's say you hurt Ellie. Are you going to apologize and take accountability, or are you going to defend yourself?
What did she do?
I asked you to bring me...
You said you hurt her.
To give me some coffee.
What did you do?
I don't care if that hurt you.
See? You don't care. It's all good.
That's because it's not good for your health.
Yeah, he cares about my health. Okay. I'm just playing. But no, if you did hurt me genuinely, like you said some comment about, I don't know, like rotten kids or something like that, and it hurt my feelings, would you apologize if I told you it hurt my feelings?
Well, yeah.
See?
Okay, so then you're going to not care about how you're perceived. You're apologizing.
Yeah, you wouldn't say, well, your kids really are bratty. They jumped all over.
Oh, no, I would say that too.
No, yeah, but no, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
Do you listen to understand or listen to reply?
Oh, that really depends on the conversation.
No, it doesn't. You have to give the person in a conversation the same respect that you expect back.
Okay. You guys remember my text message? What do you guys think?
To reply.
Yeah.
He wasn't listening or understanding. Period.
You were not absorbing.
I was busy.
Exactly. Narcissistic.
I was getting Chinese food.
Oh, you were just...
You're getting... Chinese food is more important than that person's feelings.
I just don't understand.
He's narcissistic.
Yeah, you...
Tendencies. Narcissistic tendencies.
Do you keep score in relationships? I think you kind of touched on that. So, okay. No. And do you feel bored or irritated when the attention isn't on you?
No. I can entertain myself.
And you can admit being wrong without defending your identity?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so I don't think that you're on the extreme spectrum of narcissism itself. I do believe that you have some room for improvement, which you have from teenage years to now.
Sounds like a therapy session right now. So I don't think you...
This is a personal opinion. I am not a licensed therapist. I did take some soc and some psych in school, but I don't got a degree for that.
Therapy, therapist E.
But what I'm saying is that like we all have a varying degree of it. Some of us are the lower part of the totem pole, while you're kind of in the middle of the rainbow where it's like still teetering side to side. But, the point is that we can all improve. We could all do better. Being in relationships with narcissists
I don't know if you guys can do better.
Anyway, being in relationships with narcissists is very draining. Sometimes we don't even know we're in relationships with them. We just think that, hey, that's the person that cares about me. What he's doing or what she's doing, what they're doing and saying is for my own good. But it's all a form of control. A narcissist wants to be in control. They don't truly care about you or your feelings or how you feel. They just want to be in control of you. Do you guys have any examples of people you've dated that were narcissists?
Nope, never dated a narcissist.
You never dated anybody that tried to control you?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. They try to control what I wear, I feel like, or what I post online.
Or who you were around?
No.
That's different. Y'all need that.
What I wear when I post, they try to control. No, you're not going to dim me to make you fucking feel better. I'm going to wear what I want and post what I want. Obviously, I'm not going to be posting nudes and fucking...
You basically are.
What's that? OnlyFans or fans only?
Yeah,
or what is that?
Fans, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't act holier than thou. You know what that shit
only.
is.
I don't know how do you say it properly. I don't log on. I don't have an account. Jeez. I'm not asking.
I just ripped ass. I'm sorry if it smells. Anyways, but yeah, I've had them try to control me like that.
I don't... I've been in many relationships with narcissists, and it's because I am unfortunately a people pleaser, and I like to help people.
And then you can change everybody.
Yes, I am Captain Save-A-Ho, and I always try to save someone, whether it's...
You think that's narcissistic? You thinking you can save people?
No.
Change people?
I just want to... I believe that because I'm imperfect, that I have no place to judge anybody, so I try to help everybody and give them a clean slate and give them a chance, because I feel like everybody is inherently good inside. And I am not correct on that. But it is what it is. And I'm working on it. So
we're all work in progress.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you've never dated any. I'm surprised that you've never dated any girls that tried to control you.
One girl in his life.
Or has never been jealous or has never.
Everybody's jealous. That's not a narcissist.
It's insecurity. That's true.
But yeah, that's different.
But through their jealousy, they don't try to control you or tell you who you can be friends with or where you can go. And
but that could lead to narcissistic if they're super jealous. Like, you can't go
absolutely
there, you can't do this, So maybe it is a little form of narcissism.
Or they'll go to the same place that they told you can't go, but they're like, but I can do that because I have total control and da-da-da-da-da. But you can't.
I'm there with my friends.
No, I never had anybody like that.
I mean, you're lucky, which means that you might have been the narcissist in that case. In those relationships, if they weren't narcissists, somebody was. Because it's never, even in a relationship, whether it's love, affection, or whatever, there's always someone that does more of something than the other one does.
Your eyeshadow looks really pretty.
Thanks. I got it for my birthday.
Oh, it was someone's birthday.
My coworkers got me
this.
Wish her
a happy birthday right now.
Thanks, guys.
The big 71.
Oh, shut.
No, big fucking 30.
It's no. I am going to own up to my age. I am 48 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yes. 48 wonderful years on this planet Earth. 48 spins around the sun.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I still have a lot of life left in me.
Yes,
so.
you do. Yes, we do. I think we should end it there. That was a really good note.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So you take us out.
Okay. So Ben's a narcissist. Me and Ellie are perfect, pretty angels.
Angel baby princesses.
Lucifer is an angel.
He certainly was.
He's always trying to fucking say some slick shit. No,
always.
Tell us your thoughts.
Please.
Are either of us narcissists? Have you dealt with a narcissist?
What's your favorite part of a narcissist?
Remember, little n if Ben's kind of narcissist. It's capital N if he's
all the way.
Please let us know. Tell us your thoughts. Tell your mom and dad.
Like, share, and subscribe. And we love you guys.